Yeah, it's rolling. Hi, my name is Hannah Hines. It is currently December 6th, 2025. Technically, it's 1:30 in the morning. I usually won't make stuff like this late, purely because I usually don't do this, but I'm doing this today because I didn't do it yesterday. I had such a good day, and I hit a peak. And then when I stopped hanging out with one of my friends and I drove home, that's when I crashed. And I think I was just tired from the day, because then I soon got my spark back. But I'm just going to give you guys a recap on yesterday and today. Today being December 5th. So really, honestly, today's journal entry is going to be December 5th. I do that a lot in my roll journal. So, on the 4th, I had work. I worked from 9, I opened, to 2:30, to 2. Yes, to 2. And it was really great. Kept busy. Then I drove home, and I was resting for a while, which as one does after work. And I just chilled. And honestly, I've been so bored recently, and this is another struggle I've been having, is you know when, you know when, well, okay, I don't know if this is a chronically ill person thinking, or if abled body also know what this is like. If you relate, you relate. If you don't, you don't. No matter, on what side of the spectrum you're on. But after I work, and, I'm busy, then I just I'm honest to God, almost always in fight or flight. I've been in fight or flight for the past 5 years, almost 6, and it's I don't know if I'm gonna get out of it anytime soon. One day I will, but also that's life. That's life. Anyway, and so what was my point? Freak, dude, I shouldn't be doing these this late. This is why I don't want to do these late. Oh, back to able body or whatever. After work, or after I've been busy for one, if I had one really busy day, it takes me 2 days to recoup. So right now, I'm having one of those days. So I think yesterday counted as, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I got my tires changed. What did I? Oh no, I worked yesterday. Hi, Hannah. Sleepy. I worked yesterday. Okay. So yeah, this is my one of 2 days. If I work 3 days in a row, which I'm going to do soon, that takes 5 days for me to fully get back to my fully charged good self. And the thing is, I can run on 1% of battery. I've done that. Girl, I was puking 24/7 in my sleep in the hospital in January of 21 or 22. No, 22. And I was still able to live. So I think that is around 1% power, or maybe a coma. Anyway, Hannah Lore. Yeah, I was in a coma for 2 weeks. I have a lot of issues, which you guys will soon learn. Yeah, and then I got home and I was resting, and I was like, I'm bored. And you know what I want to do? Because I felt a little impulsive. I want to get this bad boy right here. This bad boy. I got my helix done. You can't see it, and I'm not twisting it. I'm not gonna twist it. But it's like here shape, so I can see it on my face. Stop. And it's really cute. It is gold. I don't wear gold, but it has like the little like stone. Also, the place I went to too expensive. I'm not going back there. Going to a tattoo shop next. Thank you. I went to a place that just does piercings, and I was like, oh, sweet, nice. And it was like all female staff, and I just feel more safe around women. I don't need to explain that at all, thank God. Yeah. Anyway, and it was just too expensive. It was like over $140. Back up. I know how expensive piercings are, and I know the jewelry, and I knew, but they had added costs for every stupid thing, and I was just like, okay, and me, being me, I was like, oh, okay, oh. But I did get paid today. Hey, $400. So I got paid $400. I'm happy, and I'm buying Christmas gifts. I highly doubt my brother's gonna watch this. So Christian, if you don't want to get your Christmas present spoiled to you, go the other way. Watch my other videos, but pause. Thank you. Okay, I am taking my brother to the Dallas Okay, I can never say symphony. I just wanna be part of your symphony. That symphony, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, in January. My brother loves classical music, as do I. If there's a radio station being played in my car, it's classical. I love classical music. Not as much as most music, but common ground between me and my brother, which is most things. Me and my brother are very similar, but polar opposites. Do we look alike? No, I don't think we look alike. But that might be me. He has brown hair, like dark brown. And it looks like I have brown hair. I don't. My hair's greasy. Okay. My hair gets really greasy. My hair gets greasy very easily. And that's not fun as someone who has curly hair. And it's not curly because I brushed it. Oh. Okay. And then I put detangler in it. So that's why it's so flat. I don't know why I'm explaining that. That rhymed. And also, if I do like stupid stuff online, let me live. Like, bro, I don't understand why we are so hateful to people who enjoy simple activities, because they're not something that we relate on. This is just random, okay? Okay, but what was I my days? Oh yeah. And today all I did was bed rot, which is not a fun term, okay? When I mean bed rot, I mean I lay in my bed and I have like I'm gonna be so TMI. I have like crumbs in my bed, and that I have a bunch of crap in there. Like, not like anything gross. I know the crumbs are kind of gross to some people, but that, like, if you don't eat in your bed, you don't get crumbs. But I eat in my bed. Okay? I'm eating my goldfish in bed. Leave me alone. And, so I have, like, a bunch of, like, stuff in my bed. Like, items. Like stuff in my bed. Like markers and and paper, which sounds weird, but if you're a crafty girly, luckily I am, then yeah. And then, okay, so today I bed rotted, and then I went and picked up meds for my mom. Oh, my mom. I love my mom. My mom is is literally my best friend. She's my diva. I love her. I can trust her with basically everything. Basically everything. Is she still gonna give motherly advice? Yes. But why did I make that face? Yes. How did I even do? I wish I could see my face right now. I wonder if people are actually gonna watch these. Like, is this entertaining? Me just yapping away? Oh yeah, I went and picked up my mom's medications because she had major, like, tendon reconstructive surgery because it was partially my fault, but it also wasn't. But it is my cat that did it. So my mom was getting stuff out of my room when I was in the hospital in like springtime of 2025. And she was grabbing the stuff, and like, you know, like she had her hands in front of her. And I had these guitars hanging on my wall. So I have a little like guitar stand mounted on my wall in a way. And they're cute. It's really cute. They're cute little shelves and stuff. Well, she was walking, and my cat, because she was like, I haven't seen anyone in like 2 days. I want to see everyone. I have the cutest cat. She's a black cat. Some people say she's ugly. Or derpy. She does have a derpy face, I will say that. But get your derp on. I just made the Jim Carrey, like the... Don't... I was about to say edit that out. And then I realized I'm not on my other YouTube channel. Okay, so my mom, and she tripped, and she would have... Oh, every time she says this, it makes me laugh. She goes, if those guitar stands weren't there, I think I would have fallen forward and died. And I was like, every time she says that, I'm like, girl, like, diva, love you. Wasn't there, but were you? Anyway, love you, Mom, if you're watching this. Not really gonna talk to you about this much because this is, like, not super private, I guess, because you're, like, my best friend, but you're not, like, I'm not gonna get into that. Anyway, and she had to have surgery, and that's why I went to go pick up the medication, and she's been having to take, like, these meds that make her sleepy, and she's not liking it, and she, like, has been, like, she had the surgery, like, a month and a half ago now, and me and my dad have been taking care of her, helping, at least. My mom is a very independent woman, and love her, but it drives me insane. Can you let people help you? She's also one of 6 children, so that might also be why. That is also why. That's not a maybe, it's an also. Because all of my mom's stepsister, independent as heck, dude. And then I came home, and I moved the bed rotting into my parents' bedroom. Because, why not? I was in there for like an hour. I ate turkey, some leftover turkey. The turkey this year was pretty dry, but I helped cook it, so that's probably why. Because my mom also was hurt and couldn't lift anything over a pound. Only today was she released to lift something over a pound. So, it's probably a maximum of 3 pounds, and I don't even want her to push it, or else I'm gonna Millie rock her. Millie rock her. Molly rock? Anyway, and then, my mom, I wanted to make sugar cookies with my mom, And I said, hey, whenever you're ready, just come get me because I know you're working on something. And she said, okay. Girl comes out. Like, well, my dad comes into my room. I mean, his room, technically. And holds out a sugar cookie and goes, you want one? And I go, I was livid. I wasn't livid, but I am upset. Because that's something we do every year. That just means but she never makes anything from scratch. Love you, Mom. I mean, she makes a few items from scratch, but it wasn't like my chocolate chip cookies. My chocolate chip cookies are so good. Okay. Am I biased? Yes, but have all the nurses that I've ever given to them to agree? Yes. And I've given them to like 300 nurses in total when I think about it. Maybe 200. It's probably 200. I might be pushing it. But it was an ICU, but it was in a small town in Texas. So, and then an infusion center. Anyway, but and then we watched, me and my mom, and surprisingly my dad, watched an episode of Survivor from season 12. If anyone who is a Survivor fan, they must know this moment. And I mean like Survivor super fan. My mom's a Survivor super fan. I really like Survivor. I love it, but I do it mainly because, not mainly, I do like the show, okay? Does it get repetitive after almost 50 seasons? Yeah. Is this season butt? Yes. It's like Cracker Bland. Maybe not cracker, but like mayo bland. Is that worse? Because at least a cracker has salt on it. Anyway, oh, and we were watching season 12, which has Cherie, and any Survivor fan, at least some form of like fan knows, is Shane, not Shane Top from Smosh. Love ya. Your wife is very, very good looking woman. Why did I say that? Sorry, Courtney. Anyway, Hannah, stay on track. Good Lord. That's the season where he pretends a rock is a blackberry. For people who don't know what a blackberry is, which is insane, it's basically it was a really big thing. It was like the first like little like phone that wasn't like it was like this, but you could email from it. Whoa. Okay. If I have that wrong, just comment below and I'll accept my fate. But that's my favorite like episode of all time of Survivor. And then there's a lot. I love all the moments that are so stupid. And me and my mom don't talk about Survivor a whole bunch, but no, we talk about it a lot. I mean, every Thursday night, if I'm at home from work, then we're watching Survivor at 7 every Wednesday night. We started watching Yellow Jackets. My mom isn't a super huge fan of it, but she is a Christian woman who is a pastor, so I get it. Anyway, oh my god, 20 minutes went by really fast. I was gonna be like 10 minutes tops, and I went over that. Wow. Okay. Oh, and I also played Roblox with my friend Nevaeh, for like an hour and a half, I believe. We played a bunch of games, and that's like we're both so busy, and she has a boyfriend, so we don't spend a whole lot of time as we used to. But we're both really busy, and especially with the holiday season. Oh my god. Anyway, good night, y'all. It is 1 minute away from 2 in the morning. And this is not my screensaver. Let me turn sleep off. Let me show you guys what my screensaver is. Let me make sure that... Oh, I got an email from Indeed. Do y'all know what Indeed is? Fill out your job applications. I'm sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. Go apply for a job. This is my screensaver. Pretty. My friend Oakley, I miss you. He's at college. Miss you. Screw you. It's snowing, like real snow. And yeah, and every little white boy there looks like the guy from 500 Days of Summer. And then this is my phone case. I don't know why I just went, oh, it's 2 in the morning. I need to go to bed. But I might work on some YouTube stuff for my other channel. Yeah, I don't really know what I was even talking about. I kind of blacked out. Sorry if I said anything weird about Courtney Miller or any of the Smosh casts. Spencer. Anyway, good Lord, I need to go to bed. But I do love Smosh. I hope you guys know that. And like Smosh, like wait, let me show you guys my my YouTube Wrapped. Okay. So my favorite YouTube channel is Sinjin Drowning. I love Sinjin Drowning. Sinjin Drowning, goated, so underrated. Slushy Noobs. I was a fan of Slushy Noobs on their second video. That's when they popped up on my feed because of a Sinjin Drowning video. And also because I knew of them. I knew of Hamza because of Weston Corey's appearance on For Freak Show. That's how I knew about Hamza, and I was like, oh, For a Freak Show? Because I'm a newer Sinjin Drowning fan. I've been a fan of them for like 3 years now, but only this year have I been watching them 24/7. No, yeah, and also last year, but not as much I have this year. So I watched them like 24/5. That doesn't make any sense. I just was like doing this. I wasn't, okay. You guys don't know me. You guys aren't even here, but I feel your presence. Is that odd? Anyway, so my number 1 was Sinjin Drowning. My number 2 was Mosh Pit. My number 3 was Smosh Games. I love Smosh Games. I was actually just watching their video before I did this. And then 4 is Slushy Noobs. And then 5 is Italian Batch, which I didn't think I watched that much of him this year. Italian Batch, and I was like, oh, okay. But guess what? I am in the top 0.8% of Sinjin Drowning viewers. And it says that I watched a total of 532 of their videos. I don't know if that includes the videos I like watched over and over again of the same one, or if it's like but I did watch a lot of their videos. See? I really like Sinjin Drowning. So Weston Corey or Caitlin Corey, if you're watching this, I love y'all. I like what you do. But back to the Slushy Noobs thing. 2 men. I'm not a hater. Okay? I'm not a hater. There's just a patriarchy. Okay? 2 men who are funny. They are funny, and I really like their content. Say some silly things sometimes. And then 2, and they've been on the internet. as a YouTube channel for 2 years now. 2 siblings, boy and girl, goated older sister, been on the internet for over a decade. Oh! Still haven't hit 1 million. Oh! Ow! What are we doing? Honestly. Why aren't y'all following them? Weston and Caitlin Corey are so amazing. And they're literally some of the funniest people. Like, and I was about to say I've met, and I'm like, no, you haven't met them, babe. No, is this a sleep deprivation catching up to me? Yes. They're some of the funniest people I've seen on the internet. Other than Smosh, of course, but Weston and Caitlin Corey make me laugh so much. Especially when they do something a little bit different. Like, they had a video a few weeks ago where they went on Omegle. No. They read Reddit stories. That's what they did. And I personally, my #1 podcast was Reddit stories. Smosh reads Reddit stories. And I had a total of like 360 something minutes of me listening to them. That's a lot of minutes. No, not really. Wait, 60 seconds are in a minute. So, that's only like Okay, I can't do math. I don't know why I'm getting so defensive. This is just who I am. But I'm not like this defensive in real life. I'll just be like, but I'm so concerned with people getting the wrong image about me that it drives me insane. My voice is getting hoarse. But it does drive me insane. And I'm like, oh my god, they hate me. Oh my god, they hate me. And I cry about it. And then I like, you know when you're sleeping and you're like, me. Embarrassing thing I did 5 years ago. Oh. Okay, Hannah, I need to go to bed. Hannah talking to me. You need to go to bed. You don't have anything to do to... Oh my god, how did I forget? Okay, I gotta go. Night-night. I need to put up the Christmas tree, do the decorations. Hopefully not have to put up the Christmas lights tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Freak! Good night. Oh, ciao. Ciao, love Hannah. It was December 6th, 2025. My name is Hannah Hines, and I'm 18. Ciao. Good night.